Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with part 2 of the What Sold video. Don't want to take up too much of your time, but do want to say that I appreciate you guys have used the affiliate links. I know some people have bought some stuff and have even bought stuff not related to what I was linking there through Amazon and stuff, and I do get a little kickback from that. So I appreciate you guys doing that. I know you don't have to, and also I always encourage you to do your own research. So just because I put something there, there may be other deals or there may be other products you can use. This is obviously what I use for my business, but you should always kind of go out there and find what's best for you. Also, I'm going to do a couple of new videos after this What Sold. I have a kind of a storage unit guy by. I want to get some feedback from you guys. I did one before. See if you guys would have bought this, what you would have paid. I also have some stuff I bought from Shop Goodwill just to test it out with everything that's going on. I actually bought it right before some of this happened, but I figured it might be a good time to do a video to see if maybe it's another sourcing option for some of you. So just kind of a little review of my experience. We'll go from there. And then I also recently bought a whole bunch of, it's basically almost a whole storage unit full of stuff from someone who was in a rock band in California. Not really a famous one, but he had a lot of tour shirts like Grateful Dead, Led Zeppelin, different things like that. A good mix there, plus a bunch of vintage shirts, a bunch of media stuff, books, guitar books, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to do that, a video for that too, because I think it would be something cool that some of you guys might want to look at. So hope you guys are doing well, and take care. And obviously, this is what I tell other resellers when they're like getting into my honey hole.
Get your hand on my cookie jar.
Hey everyone, back with the sales update for Thursday. I like 13 sales to show you guys a good mix of stuff, a lot of stuff selling from the sale, and one viewer sale. So we will get going right here. We're starting off with the books. This is the Book of the Beginnings. I didn't do much research on it, so I'm not even sure what it's about. Concerning an attempt to recover and reconstitute. I'm not sure, but I bought a bunch of books from one of my sources for $10. It ended up being like 5 boxes, not 6, 5 boxes of books. There are some about Egypt, ancient Africa, books about, some of them were about kind of civil rights type stuff for African Americans, all kinds of different books, a lot of interesting topics, stuff that I'd never even seen before, so I knew it was kind of something to look into. I kind of looked a bunch up. This was listed at like $50 or best offer for the pair. Took a best offer of 30 shipped. So again, when it comes to books, I'm not really an expert, I would say, on like individual books. I just look for stuff that looks unique, and then I'll take the time to scan it or look it up. Here's a Dungeons and Dragons Monster Treasure Assortment. This sold for 17 shipped. I'll actually just put this with a little bit of cardboard and a bubble mailer, and it will go out first class. So we'll get that out of here. We'll get these out of here too. Sorry about that. And then you'll see here, this next set is a bunch of karaoke discs, laser karaoke. There's a whole bunch from a whole stack of them. These are from a big buy that I spent $50 on. It came with a laser karaoke machine with some other laser karaoke discs and some CDs. Sold the machine for like 160, 170 bucks. Sold another set of these for 50 bucks. Sold one CD for like 11 bucks. I have 2 microphones left, and then this lot sold for $101. They've been up a while. They do go medium mail, and they are kind of heavy, so happy to get rid of them. It was a good buy. I know people sell laser discs sometimes, even the ones that are of movies or are collectors, but I'm not sure if any of these were unique or valuable by themselves. I just lotted them together to get rid of them. So 101 there. They will go medium mail, so shipping won't be too bad. Fujifilm, this is one of the 7S's, the minis. This one does work. It was from a storage unit buy. Tested it out. Sold for 24 shipped. Here is the viewer sale. This is going out to, I believe his name is Eduardo, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully it's okay to say that. He bought this Kobe bear. I sold one the other day. That's actually the COA card in there, and it comes with this little plastic like display case for like Beanie Baby type stuff. He sold for 40 shipped. Thank you so much for the purchase. I appreciate it. I know there are a lot of other stuff on eBay you could buy from, and my prices aren't always the cheapest, but I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. It helps the family, helps the channel. All that. I know you guys don't have to spend your hard-earned money here, but I do appreciate it, so thank you very much. And if you do buy something from me, please put a note like Eduardo did in the description of the order or whatever, so I know it's from you, because I definitely want to know and shout you guys out and say thank you for purchasing with me. Some other stuff that sold. This is actually a Caterpillar by Tonkin like jacket. You can't really see it great because it's all folded up in here, but You'll see on the screen, I paid 10 bucks for that at a Goodwill. Just looked pretty cool with the yellow. Ended up selling for like 58 shipped on sale, so happy about that. It'll ship out priority. It's going to cost 10 bucks or so to get it out of here, maybe 8 bucks if it's pretty close, but still a great deal. The Game of Life 40th Anniversary Edition. Bought a bunch of board games and this was thrown in there. I think I paid like 10 bucks for 7 games or something like that. Most of them were Sellers of Catan or Catan, however you say it, and this was one of the ones in there. My wife counted the pieces for me, thankfully, and it was complete. It sold for $27.19. We're not going to make a ton on that. It's going to go out for like 12 or 13 bucks to ship it. We'll make a little bit of money. It was just included in the lot, and it was complete, so we listed it. Some TDK DVD-Rs. This is a 100-pack. These were like $2 at a garage sale, I think. They sold for 21 something shipped. They're going to end up going priority mail, probably pirate ship most likely, and it'll cost $8 to ship them, something like that, maybe 9, 10. Not a great deal, but it's just one of those easy things to list. I got it for so cheap. We'll make $5 or $6. Easy listing. If I had a bunch of these and could list them in quantities, I would do it. A couple of other clothing items aside from the Caterpillar. We have these like military, a little thread there, military woodland like digital camos. These ones were in a big lot. I think I paid $4 for each pair, so these sold for 25 shipped. They end up going to the padded flat rate, so you can figure out how much we'd make there. This is another buy ahead of some military stuff. It's a chemical overgarment. This one sold for 45 shipped. So I have a bunch of these. I had a bunch. I'm down to one more. They were all sealed, and they have sold pretty well. Not super fast, but I mean, I have moved the ones I've had. Here's a little Timex XBBU. Oh, no, that's not the model. Whoops. The model is the T715. So it's like a little alarm clock. This was in a big electronics buy. It has some scratching to the front, which is why I think it took so long to sell. This unit actually does sell. It does work well. Sold for 22 shipped. Again, that's one where will probably cost us like $8 to ship it, something like that, $9, and we'll make a little bit of money, but not a great deal. The last two sales, Star Wars Obi-Wan, sold for like $7.19 or something like that. That one was on sale. It always sells for me. Just takes a little while, so I'll usually list them if I have them. And lastly, these are some trains. Right here, Santa Fe. They're made in Yugoslavia. You're probably not going to read that, but trust me. It says made in Yugoslavia. There's 2 of those. And then this one as well. It also says underneath the wheels there, you guys can't really see. And this one does too somewhere. I just don't remember. But these were in the big train buy I had. I got a bunch of train buildings. I just sold recently some other trains that were from France in there. And then I sold a big lot of cars a long time ago. I spent $100 on all the train stuff. We've probably sold 300 so far, and then these sold for 45 shipped on a best offer. I still have one lot of building stuff, which should go 50 plus, and then I have a couple of loose train cars that are kind of unique that might sell for like 20. So pretty good deal. We'll probably end up with, almost $400 or something in total sales for the 100. So it wasn't an amazing deal, but we've moved through all of it pretty quickly. So that's it for right now. If anything else sells, I will let you guys know. Hey everyone, final 3 sales from Thursday. So pretty cool. Naval Ops Commander sold for $13.99. Ridge Racer 6 sold for like $10.79. This one was on sale, so I'm happy to get rid of that. The sale that I've been running has really been getting rid of the old video games that I've had, so happy to get rid of those. Plus they're super easy to ship. And then this is a Fairchild Semiconductor Integrated Circuit Data Catalog. I mean, who doesn't want this for a little light reading? Yeah. So this sold for $18 shipped. This actually came out of the haul I did where I said, did I spend too much? It was on the TRS-80 and Tandy deal. Some of you may have watched that. This is just a random book I grabbed and threw in there. This sold for $18 shipped on a best offer. So we'll get these packed up. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with the What Sold video for the weekend. There's like 34 sales, I think, to show you. 2, at least so far, are not here. They'll pop up in the next clip, but we still have some time left, so hopefully we'll sell some more. But let's get into it. We have a Green Machine Huffy. This is cool because this was off of a trash item. In my old place I used to live, they had a Green Machine Huffy little tricycle looking thing. It's electric like a Power Wheel. It was broken, but I took off 2 wheels and the seat. Again, this is free. It took a little bit of time to unscrew them. Super easy, but this is my second wheel to solve. There's only 2 of the wheels. The front wheel was something totally different, and I couldn't get it off. But this sold for 25 ships, so I'm just moving it out of the way. And then I actually sold the seat for 35 ships. So it ended up being, what is that, $85 in sales for something that was free. So that's pretty cool. This is from a recent $600 storage unit buy. Spent a lot. I actually overpaid. I probably should have paid about $500. I'm still going to make money, and actually there's some particular items that if they sell will make a lot of money, but we'll see kind of how it is. This is sold for 21 shipped, which brings us to like 120 something dollars so far brought back, which is pretty cool, but 21 shipped on that. Here is a Cuisinart blade. This is the DLC 844TX. That sold for 8 ships, so not a whole lot. Should go first class. Forgot the brand. Chepu, I don't know. You'll see on the screen, it's got this crazy kind of color block shirt. This was free from a garage sale. They said, they put on Facebook, the garage sale was over, and then you can come by in the next hour, and anything you want is free. They just want to get rid of it. I took a bunch of electronics and a pile of clothes and some odds and ends, and the electronics were all trash, but the clothes and some of the good stuff ended up being good. This sold for 54 ship, full price, going to someone in LA. Here's a Reebok. This is a Crosby Penguins jersey. It has some stains. I paid $10 from one of my sources, but this ended up selling for 39 shipped. Here's a Jack Nicklaus, brand new with tag, size medium. I guess this is like a salmon color maybe. I'm not sure. That sold for like 14 shipped. I paid I think $5 though for it. It was brand new with tag. I thought it was going to sell for like 20, be an easy sale, but it ended up selling on sale for like 14 something, so not too great. Here are a bunch of Disney, like Mickey Mouse and Donald and all them figures. I had bought a bunch of stuff from a friend who was moving, just wanted to get rid of some stuff in her storage shed. I filled up a whole trunk, and she just took $100 for everything. Pretty good deal. I'm not going to get rich off it or anything, but it was fair for her and fair for me. These sold for $30 out of there, so just a bunch of loose figures. Here is one of these DSCP Valor. They're called, I think, someone in a video, and I apologize for not knowing. I think they said they're called Woolies or something like that. There's a special name for them. But this sold for $19.99. I don't get a whole lot for these, but when I get them, I do list them. I accidentally tore this one earlier, but I'll put it in a new bag. It'll go in a padded flat rate most likely, but usually I get those when I buy a bunch of military stuff, and I don't really pay anything. Usually those just come into it, and I will list them though. Here's a Shaquille O'Neal Lakers Champion Extra Large. That sold for 32 ship, something like that. 30-something ship for that jersey, so pretty good. Here's a Tournament Rummy Cube. This one comes with the box. It is used, but it is complete. That sold for 48 shipped. This was $1 or $2, $1 or something like that. It was a really good deal. I bought it, if you've watched recently, I sold a bear. What is it called? AG Bear by Axelon. If you saw that in a previous video, I bought that the same day from some estate sale. This is a Leapfrog battery cover for one of the globes with the little pens you can use and touch the different parts of the globe. This is like the battery cover. I bought the globe. It didn't work, but I bought it for the pen. Sold the pen for like 27 shipped. I think I paid $6 for the globe. 6 or 7. I took this off because these do sell every once in a while, and this one sold for 7 shipped on a best offer. I wanted to get 10, but the person wouldn't pay 8, and eventually they wouldn't stop bugging me, so I just sold it to them for 7. So probably could have held out and got more, but I just figured I'd get rid of it. We'll make a couple bucks off that. It's just going to go in a little bubble mailer. Here's some Trixie Belden books. There's 4 of them. They're library, prior library books. These sold for 22 shipped. Some of her books do pretty well if you can find them. I only had a lot of 4. I wish I would have had more, but 22 shipped for 4 books for kids' books is pretty good. Here's another one of those praise chorus books. I paid $5 for 4 different praise books. 2 of them sold to the same buyer. This one sold to a different buyer for 25 shipped. Here's an older manual. This is not from the big manual buy, but it is a Haynes one. Thought it would sell quicker because it's an older Civic one. It sold for $14.99, but it's taken a while. I was probably a little high on the price. Here's an RCA remote. I don't know if you'll be able to see the number there. Well, if you can't, it'll be on the screen hopefully. But it's an RCA remote. It sold for 33 ships, so pretty good there. That's from a storage unit buy. Go with my father-in-law. He's great. He'll just pick up all the remotes and little things and throw them in my box while I'm looking at other stuff, and he kind of runs point there and gets some like different things for me that I'm looking for that I don't always find. So I appreciate that. Here's a 64. It's not, I don't even have everything wrapped up. I tested it, listed it, was going to come back out, do a final wipe down and bag everything and rubber band it, and it sold right away. So I didn't even end up doing that, but this sold for 70 shipped. Comes with the expansion pack, does work. I paid 20 for 2 of these. Both had the expansion pack. The other one has some damage inside of the plastic, but it'll still work. So I'll get that taken care of, and we should get about 70 bucks for each of them. So a great deal for 20 bucks. Here is a Pronto RF Polaroid. This sold for like 16 shipped. I don't even know. It's probably going to go right over the pound mark, so we won't make a whole lot. It's an older listing. Used to do a lot better with Polaroids, especially the 600 model ones, like the one steps and everything, but they don't sell because Retrospect doesn't buy them anymore. Here's a Skechers Shape Ups, another pair. Pretty good shape. I actually paid up on these. I paid 12 bucks for these, and at a thrift store they were $24, but they were half off. Actually, it's 12 plus. Excuse me, 12 plus tax. Which is a lot. I only did it because recently I had sold a bunch. I'm sorry, guys. Recently I had sold a bunch, and I was like, I can sell shape ups no matter what. So I kind of did it just to, honestly, for one of my friends. But these ones are a little dirty, but they do look okay. Soles look good. You got to test these to make sure they're not deteriorating. These sold for 40 shipped though, so not a bad buy. I'm happy with that. I already showed you guys this. Another pair. These are some Nike Shox, ladies Nike Shox. Still a little bit of heel wear right there, but overall there's still some life left. These took a best offer of 35. They were down to like 39 bucks on sale. Someone offered 35, so I'm happy to get rid of them. Decon Kills. This is one of those, my last one actually, my last rat bait thing here. Sold for 95 shipped. And the minute I sold it, someone messaged me and said, hey, do you have any more? Or you just kind of waiting to relist them? And I said, no, that's it. And they were super disappointed. So I wish I had more because these things sell like crazy. Here's a Mr. Doctor Set Rippin' Block Style. I'm not sure if I even pronounced that right, but bear with me. Or maybe Say Trippin'. Someone will probably correct me on the exact pronunciation. But that's all for 18 shipped on the best offer. It's from the big cassette buy. I've already said that. Here's an iPhone 7 box, which I don't usually list these anymore, but it's a 7 red 128. Sold for like 10 or 11 shipped, maybe 12. Mech Warrior, this is just a regular case, and the disc is in there. That sold for $7.99. The 60s, these are some CDs. I forgot. I think I might have paid $5 for these. They sold for 36 something on sale. They've been up for a while, so I'm glad they sold. This one too. It's a Metallic Rose Nintendo DS Lite. I think I paid 10 for that. Finally sold for 34 shipped or something like that. Some of these DSs just are not as good, but I thought this one would sell quicker, but got 34. Happy to get rid of it. Zelda sold for like $10.79. Battlefield sold for 8 shipped. Street Fighter sold for 10. Michael Jordan sold for I think 9. It's a DVD. This meteorology book sold for 25. I paid 5 for this in the state sale. It's brand new seal, but it sold for 25. This is from another $600 buy where I got the Lego set at. This one sold for 37 shipped. Used set of DVDs. And then the best DVD sale, Dr. Emerson and Sarah Eggerichs, I don't know. Love and Respect Marriage Conference. This was from Savers for $3.99 plus a discount or whatever. It sold for like 85 shipped. The coolest part was over probably 2 weeks ago, someone offered me $50 on it. I had it listed at 85. Someone offered $50, and I waited a little while. I didn't accept their decline right away, but I ended up accepting the offer. Just like, hey, I only paid 3 something or 4, whatever it was. I didn't pay a whole lot. I'll accept the offer. The person ended up messaging me about 3 hours later and said they bought the wrong thing, which obviously wasn't true. I mean, how would you misbuy this? Either way, I was like, okay, I'll cancel the sale. And then here we are 2 weeks later. It sold for full price. So good thing they didn't buy because I got some extra money. So that's it for right now. But there will be some other clips, hopefully, with the things that sold. And hopefully some more will sell. Hey everyone, final sales from the weekend. Actually, there'll be one more, not final. But this is a Plants vs. Zombies for the DS. Sold for like 12 shipped. Here's a Milwaukee charger. It's got some scuffs and stuff, but it still works. That's sold for 22 shipped. These I usually wrap in bubble wrap and then put them in a bigger bubble mailer so they can go first class. If they're too heavy, they go in a padded flat rate. And lastly, it's kind of a bad angle, but this is a 4 square 15K jacket. This was $10 at a garage sale, or no, somewhere, I don't remember, maybe from a source buy or whatever, but $10. This is size large, and it's sold for 45 shipped on a best offer. Sometimes you can get like 50 or 60, 70 shipped for them, but you really gotta wait. Someone offered 45, and I'm just trying to get rid of some of the big coats I have, so I was happy to get rid of it.